Three candidates have now filed to run for mayor of Kansas City, Kansas. This follows last week's announcement that current mayor Joe Reardon would not seek another term. New at 5, Amy Hawley sat down with the three candidates today. Amy?
Well, within minutes of Mayor Joe Reardon deciding not to run last week, names of new candidates surfaced, and one says she received more than 150 phone calls within just the first 2 hours.
Within days of Mayor Joe Reardon announcing he would not run for a third term, three current members of the Unified Board of Wyandotte County threw their names in the hat. Ann Murguia, wife of a federal judge in a highly political family. Nathan Barnes, a small business owner who has served the unified government for 18 years. And Pastor Mark Holland, a fourth-generation Wyandotte County resident and pastor of Trinity Community Church. All agree on this point.
We continue the successes that we already have.
All served on the commission that oversaw Google Fiber, Livestrong Sporting Park, Cerner's added jobs, and the retention of the GM plant. Each candidate says it's time to consider other parts of the city now. Holland wants to focus on new infrastructure, parks, and housing.
One of the big pieces we need to do is to redevelop some of the neighborhood infrastructure for our economy. Grocery stores are a huge issue in Kansas City, Kansas, and being able to have that local neighborhood level development is something that we really need to work at.
Barnes says it's time to focus on the urban core.
In each and every budget session, I always ask the question, what about grandma? The one that has actually lived here all their lives, that have paid their taxes, that is just looking for a reasonable return on their taxes that they've invested in this community as a whole.
And Murguia says no new taxes. She believes public-private partnerships are the way to bring economic development to lower-income neighborhoods.
The biggest difference between myself and the other candidates is that I have small business experience. I have economic development experience. It wasn't unified government staff that went out and recruited a new grocery store for Argentine. It was Ann Murguia.
And Murguia says she decided to run after more than 150 people called her in the 2 hours after Reardon made his announcement last week. More candidates are likely to file. Not much time, though. Filing deadline is next week. The primary is February 26th, and the general election is in April 2nd. In the newsroom, Amy Hawley, 41 Action News.